Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you step by step on how you can make your corset cup. With this cup you can make your perfect corset without using the already made cup. So if it's something you would love to learn, make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe. If this is your first time of coming across my video, do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I drop new video. So without further ado, let's jump right into the main video of today. So I'm going to rule a line across this way, so this will be like a guide for us, and I'm going to rule another one by the side this way. So from the first line we rule from the down, I'm going to go up by 8 inches. This is going to be for our cup height. So you measure from your underbust to where you want your cup to stop, and I'm going to take the 8 inches all the way to get a straight line. You just measure from your underbust to where you want your corset cup to stop. That is how to get it. So from our cup height, I'm going to come down by 1 inch, and I'm going to take the 1 inch all the way to get a straight line. So come down by 1 inch from your cup height. I'll go ahead and extend the point across to get a straight line. So the next thing is to mark our nipple to nipple measurement. Our nipple to nipple measurement divide by 2. So my nipple to nipple measurement is 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. I'm going to mark the 3.5 on all these lines and connect the point with a straight line this way. So after which I'm going to mark the midpoint of this line, starting from the 1 inch we came down. Mark the midpoint of this straight line, divide it into 2 to get the midpoint. Then I'm going to, at the midpoint, I'm going to draw like a circle, more like your bust circumference. So I'm going to draw a circle like this all around. The circle must look like your bust or the person's bust you are sewing for. So this is my bust circumference. I'm going to extend the midpoint across this way with a straight line. So to get our bust tighten, I'm going to come down here and mark 1 to 8. I'm going to mark 1 to 8 on both sides of this line. This is for our cup tightening, and I'm going to use my curve rule to connect the point. And before that, I'm going to come down from the center by ½ inch, from the middle rather, by ½ inch, and I'm going to connect to that 1 to 8 I just mark as my bust tightening. I'll do the same thing. Please pay attention to how I'm placing my curve rule so that you can get a perfect curve. So after that, I'm going to come here to the side. From the end of our circle, I'm going to go out by 6/8. If you are sewing for a very big bust, you can do 1 inch on wall, or 1/4 or 1.5. It depends on the bust you are sewing for. At that point, I'm going to come down by ½ inch and go up by ½ inch at that point as well. So I'm going to extend that ½ inch to the 1 inch we came down, and then the other ½ inch I'm going to connect it with my curve rule to meet this point. So from the center, I'm going to come out by ½ inch. Please pay attention to how I'm using my curve rule, and I'm going to curve from that point to meet this point this way. Then from this line here, I'm going to go in by ½ inch. We're going to tighten our cup here as well, and I'm going to connect it back into the line like so. And I'm going to use my curve rule to just connect it to that ½ inch we went out earlier. Then the next thing, I'm going to come to the center front. I'm going to mark ½ inch here as well. We're going to tighten our cup here as well so that it doesn't gape, and I'm going to connect it back into the line. Then I'm going to come in by ½ inch here as well. Then on this middle line, I'm going to go down by ½ inch and come up by ½ inch, and I'm going to use my curve rule to just connect like so. Please pay attention to how I'm using my curve rule. This is very important to get a very perfect cup. So at this point, you decide on how you want the shape of your cup to be. So I actually wanted the center front to be smaller than the side, so I came down by 1 inch. You can decide to leave it just this way if you don't want this. So I came down by 1 inch and I connected it back into the main line with my curve rule. You can see how I'm doing it. Then I'll blend this point so that it is not too sharp. If you don't want this shape, you can leave it just the way it was earlier. So this is basically it for the pattern drafting. Make sure you label appropriately so you won't have any issue when you are joining them. This is very important. You see the way the arrow is directed, that is how they are going to be joined together. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. So if you have watched to this point and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do wait to hit on the subscribe button. Subscription is totally free. Like, share, comment. If you have any question, do wait to drop it in the comment section just so I can attend to it. Please pay attention to how I am cutting this out so you don't cut your own wrongly. So we are not going to cut everything out yet, so you make sure to pay attention to how I'm cutting this. So do wait to like, share and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please, subscription is free. Hitting the subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we drop new videos, so you don't miss out on anything on this channel. Thank you so much for doing that. So this is what we have. So before we cut out completely, I'm going to use my tape to form the cup so that we'll see how it is, to be sure that yes, the cup is perfect before you cut everything out. So this part is very important. When you cut your cup out, you have to tape it down to look at the shape, if it is looking like your bust or the person's bust you are sewing for, before you cut it completely and to cut on your fabric. This part is very important. So I'm going to tape everything down to see the shape of the cup, to be sure that yes, the cup is perfect for me before I'll cut it out. You can see how I'm doing. You can see that the shape of the cup is already coming out. So if you follow this tutorial step by step, you are going to have a very perfect cup at the end of the day. You can see how deep the cup is. This is just a paper we've not cut on our wording or on our laminated form, and you see how deep it is with just paper. So if you have this, that means you're going to have a very perfect corset. So you're going to use this after cutting on your laminated pad. You're going to use this to cut on your main corset. So this is it. So now that we've seen our cup and it is perfect, we are going to remove the tape and cut it out. So this is how to go about it. Before you cut the paper out completely, make sure you do the taping down. Make sure you tape it down to see the shape of the cup and you are okay with the cup before you cut it and forge ahead to cut on your main fabric, so that you will not have any issue at the end of the day. Now that I've gotten a perfect cup, I'm going to cut everything out this way. So if you want us to use this to cut on our laminated pad and do the caging, do wait to let me know so we can work towards that. You see why I say it is very important to label. They are looking very similar, so make sure to label appropriately so you don't have any issue when you are joining. So we are going to cut 4 pieces of this, one for lining and one for the main fabric. You're going to cut 4 pieces for each. Thank you for staying tuned and see you in my next video.